I'm turning my camera on.
So, what are we doing?
Good question. Do you want to open up at the top and just say some Chief Chirpa things?
Yeah.
And then I'll thank our lovely sponsors.
Okay.
It is recording right now, by the way.
I love that this is it. So, game face. Welcome everyone. It's time to invite you to explore the riches of this year's upcoming BFI Flair. What can I say? It's been quite a year, and a year ago we were just stewing over what the hell might happen with BFI Flair 2020. And I remember talking to you while I was getting my car fixed at Quick Fit, and you were still feeling pretty confident about a physical edition, and then obviously that didn't happen, and you did an amazing job. You and your team did an amazing job, Tricia, of turning the festival into a digital edition. In the years since, I think we've kind of rewired ourselves as an organization. You had an amazing LFF in October, and I think you're sort of heading into the second digital Flair with real kind of confidence, and now you all know how to run a digital festival, and isn't that great? So yeah, I think I'd just like to say thank you to a few people who've kept us going along the way, and I've definitely got to thank our own teams, including you, Tricia, and your team, and the digital team, and the fundraising team, and everyone across the BFI who's sort of gained the know-how, shared the know-how, and sort of made this possible, because I think that's been a really amazing revelation this year for us. I also just want to thank everyone who supports us. So our audiences, our members, you know, all our really generous partners, our funders, our supporters, because, you know, it's been a tough year, as I say, and I think that's really helped. The one thing I'd also just like to reflect on is just actually how amazing these digital festivals are. As someone who, and certainly for me, Flair, if I think about me as a sort of 16-year-old in Coventry, what I wouldn't have given to have this opportunity to access this kind of cinema at home. So, you know, for all the challenges and all the facts that we can't be in a room together, I think that's a massive positive as well for all those, you know, more kind of isolated or sort of individual audience members who can come together and be part of the Flair community. So it's great.
Yeah. No, I totally agree. I'm going to name check some of the partners as well too. I want to thank Department of Digital Culture, Media and Sport. We actually get support from you year round. We couldn't deliver anything that we do at the BFI without your partnership. So thank you so much. Also, American Airlines are back with us for 4th year as official partner. And also, incredibly, the Mayfair Hotel are back after 12 years as a long-standing official partner. It's so great. I wish that we had filmmakers who were coming in from all over the world via American Airlines to stay at the lovely Mayfair Hotel. We'll be back next year doing that. But the fact that they've stuck with us is just really, really wonderful, and a testament to the strength of that long-term partnership. We also want to welcome back Mishcon de Rea for the 3rd year as official partner, and extend a really warm welcome to Netflix, who are with us for the first time as official partner this year. Thank you so much. And we're welcoming back our long-standing partner, Interbank LGBT Forum. So thank you for returning. But we also have a couple of media partners who've been with us for as long as I've been working on Flair, and it's so wonderful to have them back, Diva and Attitude, and of course our in-kind partners who rejoined the festival this year. Last but not least, I want to thank the British Council, who continue to support us. It's really, really great to have you here. So thanks so much. I mean, Ben, as you said at the top, this is our 2nd digital edition of Flair. I don't think any of us thought last March that we'd be delivering a digital festival, but there's so many positives, not least everyone across the UK can enjoy this incredible program that our team has put together. And without further ado, to tell you about that program, I turn over to senior programmer Michael Blythe and the incredibly talented Flair programmers. Enjoy the festival.
That's good enough. I think it's good enough.
That was pretty good. Yeah. All right.
Got it.
Done. Cut.
This year's festival might look just a little bit different to the version that we all know and love, that usual springtime celebration at BFI South Bank. But one thing remains very much the same, and that is our commitment to bringing you the best in contemporary queer cinema from across the world. BFI Flare this year is going to take place entirely online, giving us a really exciting opportunity to reach audiences outside of London. And for the first time ever, the entire BFI Flare programme will be accessible throughout the UK, wherever you are. I think that over this past year or so, the need to build and to support LGBTIQ+ communities has felt so incredibly essential and so vital. And this digital model gives us a chance to bring together more people than we ever have done before through the mutual love and celebration of queer cinema. We'll be presenting 25 feature films and almost 40 shorts this year, which will be available to access all throughout the festival, so you can really choose what you want to watch when you want to watch it. Tickets for feature films will be available to book and purchase in advance, whereas the short films will be available to stream for free online throughout the duration. BFI Flare is such a labour of love for everyone that works on it, and I don't think that's ever felt more true than it has done this year. And I'm just so happy and I'm so excited to be able to present the programme to you today. And I'm sure that you're all super excited to hear a bit more about what we have to offer, so I will hand over to the team to tell you some more.
In a year of lockdowns and separation from our friends and loved ones, we all need some films about love, romance and friendship. And that's exactly what the Heartstrand has to offer. Packed with films that will lift your spirits and hopefully make your own heart skip a beat or two. From romantic misadventures in Tel Aviv in opposites attract comedy Kiss Me Kosher, to forbidden love between Soviet soldiers in 1980s based drama Firebird. Love comes in many guises this year. In award-winning web series Ranji, trans man Kaz returns home hoping his family will accept him. And familiar bonds of a different kind are tested in The Greenhouse, a daringly original film with queer love at its centre. With some incredible debut films from fresh new talent, as well as some familiar faces, this year's Heartstrand is a queer embrace from us to you. Let's see some clips.
Can we at least try to get through one Shabbat dinner without fighting over politics?
I don't think so.
Someone filed to report about us. What?
Kissing. I mean, don't you miss it? Like a really good kiss that makes you forget about everything, you know?
For Mr. I don't want a boyfriend, no happy endings. You sound pretty romantic about the power of a kiss.
I'm so drunk. Are you drunk?
Yeah, smashed.
Your makeup's smudged.
Oh, shit, that makeup. She's pretty much licking my face right now.
The Body Strand presents a thrilling mix of features themed around identity, transformation, and the corporeal in a myriad of ways. We're also going right around the globe to bring some stunning locations to you from the safety of your own homes. We have tense nail-biter Cowboys, in which a father and son race across an expansive American wilderness, the wonderfully reflective and ultimately uplifting Brazilian trans-teen drama Valentina, and for those drawn to the macabre, there is The Dose, a dark and sinister Argentinian hospital thriller. Other treats include well-rounded and inspiring documentary in which body positivity, race, activism and queerness all harmonise with full fat ferocity, and Jump Darling is a moving intergenerational tale of a drag queen and his grandma starring the late great Cloris Leachman, a fantastic LGBTIQ+ ally who sadly passed away last month aged 94. We love you, Cloris.
You don't give a shit about my health. My size offends you. Let's start there.
For most of my life, people tried to make me smaller. They tried to tell me to fit in a box.
É uma sim, menina.
Hello?
Get the hell out of my house, you prowling son of a bitch!
Hi, Grams.
He was a trans-masculine jazz musician.
In a way, Billy has been with me in sort of the background before my transition.
We've had more time than ever to reflect deeply on what is important in our lives and how our approach to life might change and grow. And this is always the preoccupation of the mind strand at Flare. So this year we're very pleased to present a packed programme. We've got Rebel Dykes, a truly homegrown documentary about life as a radical dyke in the 1980s, from Greenham Common to spaghetti hoop wrestling. We've got Tova, a brilliant account of the Moomins creator. We've got Cured, which explores a little-known campaign to remove homosexuality from the list of mental illnesses. And also AIDS Diva, the legend of Connie Norman, which follows the fiery activist who fought AIDS and transphobia on the streets of LA. And don't miss Mama Gloria, a truly reflective account of what it means to experience old age as a trans woman when you were never meant to survive. We've got all this and much, much more. So please, roll the clips.
I'm ready.
She was very caring. She was extremely funny.
Why is it that heterosexuals have lives and gay and lesbian people have lifestyle?
Right
I think it's queer lives, honey.
we were very naughty.
The only time I entered a closet was to get me a outfit and a pair of pumps.
We can't wait for you to get your teeth into our shorts programs this year. Expect all the usual things: romance, history, humour, snogging, horror, performance art, and politics, plus maybe a little bit extra. Tug at your heartstrings as we navigate the landmines between love and friendship with Into the Unknown. Quicken your pulse watching your heart's desire, and feel safe in the knowledge that trans happiness is real. All shorts will be available for free, meaning that you got no excuses to gather up your loved ones or housemates and transport yourself to queer lands, if only for a little bit. We're also really proud to partner with British Council to present 5 Films for Freedom. These will be available worldwide with the universal messages of pride and solidarity that reaches some places easier than others. We are strongest when we are together, and I hope 5 Films for Freedom will make you feel less alone. Thank you.
I missed you.
I missed you too.
So nice to have you back.
I'm homeless, I have AIDS, and I need assistance, and they would say there is no services available.
It feels like taking control of how people are seeing you.
I'm beginning to know my own plurality.
We are all family here.
As Michael mentioned at the start, all films are available to watch at any point over the duration of the festival, so you have the power to create your own viewing schedule. But don't forget to book for features in advance, as there are a limited number of tickets available for each film. Public tickets go on sale on Tuesday the 2nd of March, with priority booking for BFI patrons, champions and members opening a week before. And don't forget that we are offering £5 tickets for 16 to 25-year-olds on all features in the programme. English language films will have closed captioning and audio description available for each film. And we will also be presenting exclusive filmmaker introductions, Q&As, screen talks and discussion events throughout to make sure we bring that full Flair experience to your home. All that is left for me to do is to remind you that the festival runs from the 17th to the 28th of March. Stay safe, stay strong, and see you all online next month.
I want that all-consuming, passionate love that's always too much and never enough.
kissing. Like a really good kiss that makes you forget about everything.
You sound pretty romantic about the power of a kiss.
We are now kick-ass bitches.